Hello adventurers, and welcome back to the Bunker Core. Before we get into today's episode, I would first like to thank you all for liking, subscribing, and joining us on this channel. We're just under 210 subscribers and 56,000 views across the channel. It has been an amazing journey thus far, and we've enjoyed every second of it. I do hope you're enjoying Magic Abound and Born From Us. More episodes are on the way, but today we thought we'd give you a little Halloween treat. I would like to show you a little tale from the old world. Sit back, relax, and we hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
Hello everybody, welcome to a new shorter form series called Tales from the Old World. This will take place in the same universe as Born From Us, but with new characters, from some familiar faces and maybe some guest people. And today we're investigating Frosthold Manor. You guys find yourself on the coast of the Old World, in a small city called Leywin, near Davend, very close to Davend. This is a connection point for Davend to ship out into the Old World and the New World. And all of you are gathered, not in a tavern, not in an inn, not at a festival, not at a church, but you find yourselves at the stable house. You have been given a wagon for this job that you have taken, and you're all stood around together. And we're going to ask you to introduce yourselves one at a time. And we're going to start with Velvet. And who are you playing, Velvet? And it's not Velvet this time.
I'm playing Devin Night, a tiefling sorcerer. And do you want me to say something about her backstory?
Yeah, you can describe her, put her together, because there'll be an image on screen right now to show you, show the people what she looks like.
To describe her, purple. Purple, I guess, pretty. I guess like standard. I don't know. Sorry. I'm not very smart. Okay, leave me alone.
Devin Adoris, top qualities, purple and pretty.
Hey, leave me alone.
Hey, okay, for tieflings, that might be pretty good, you know?
And we will go to Michael, other known as Cass. Who are you playing today, Cass?
I'm playing Cassander. He is a paladin that is trying to help his friends.
Editor, can we get a short little scroll through the amount of Casses we've had to endure over the years?
Mm-hmm. Enough to break the ice.
The ice is shattered. It is gone.
But I'm still here.
And finally, Claw or Jackson. Who are you playing today, Jackson?
I am playing Zeltari, a tiefling bard, specifically a College of Spirits. He is a professional paranormal investigator, and you know he's kind of the go-to on anything paranormal.
Very good. Okay, I will go on to describe kind of what's happening in the early morning. You've headed over to the stable house to kind of hire a cart. You're not buying it, you're just using it for... You would have asked for at least 3 months, and it's being covered by your contractee, who is a individual that goes by the name of Flynn. They've given you enough gold to rent a wagon, and for your travelling needs and your adventuring requirements. And you're being sent to a lady tailor, who is in between Frosthold Manor and the city of Leywin. Is there anything you guys would like to do here before leaving, or anything you'd like to discuss with me or with each other?
So we've been working together for a while, right?
Yeah, quite a while.
Because there is something that we could have done before this point if everyone would have agreed. Is that I can use for an hour, I can conduct a ritual in which I temporarily learn a spell, and the spell can be a higher level if you have more people. So if you two would have helped me with that, I can get a little bit of a higher spell that I can learn for the day. That's up to you guys.
So are we using a spell slot also, or?
No, it's just if you guys help me, I can get a 3rd level spell.
I will always help you.
So yeah,
Mine's always willing to help with a spell. She's a teacher.
So I will. Gotcha.
Those poor children.
Hey. Hey.
So if that's the case, I'm going to choose my different spell now.
As you do that, sorry, that was a big gulp. You might have heard that in the microphone. Good lord.
We did.
You hire this wagon, enough to be comfortable, and quite lavish. It is. You had a little bit extra gold to spare. It's being pulled by 4 horses. You have been given a coach hand, will be assisting you with your travel. He will stop at each big city that you pass through in case you need to get anything, and he will be stopping in the city close to Frosthold Manor so you can meet with Lady Taylor. He's not beholden to any guilds, and from what you've questioned him on and got to know about him, he's not going to try to steal from you. He's not a thief. He's just doing his job, and he's doing it well. Inside the wagon, you have 2 rooms. 2 rooms-ish. It's not that big. It's enough to have your own space. You have a small kitchen inside. You can prepare foods. And I will say, let me roll something real quick, see if anything happens on the way there. I doubt it, but let's see. No. It's a sort of short-ish journey between Leywin and the meeting point for Lady Taylor. The roads are calm, with it being within the old world and not the new world. The old world is fundamentally solid. There's not a lot of conflict. There's no wars to worry about. The place here is solid. The nations are peaceful with one another. There is no calamity event. There's no rising nation war. There's no warlords, no dragons, no beasts, no monsters. But this rising in paranormal and the spiritual realms is getting more and more apparent, especially to you, Jackson, which I've already forgotten your character's name. Zeltari.
Zeltari.
I apologize.
Yes.
Zeltari.
You're good.
You've been investigating the paranormal for the large majority of your life, and only recently has it been getting busy. The amount of ghosts and paranormal is as if someone left the door open to a spiritual realm and they're just coming back. Aberrations are becoming more common in places. Demons and devils are making more deals, and demons are just showing up and causing problems. And the Fae are making themselves known within bigger cities, even Leywin, where you just came from. Cassandra, I'm going to have to really remember that name because I'm going to keep calling you Cassinity or Goodberry. Cassandra, you're a paladin. Of what faith? I don't know. Of what order is... What was it? Redemption?
Yes. Yes, Oath of Redemption.
Gotcha. I don't know if your character would be aware of the spiritual world or would have any care about it, but you do know there have been more calls to paladins and those of the clergy to exorcise demons and spirits. Demaya, I don't think Demaya would really care. She's here to work and to experience new things.
Yes.
I don't know if you're familiar with the spiritual world at all. You're more of a dedicated spellcaster.
She's more interested in, like, infernal stuff.
Okay. Then you would know a little bit. The Infernal have been more and more active as of late. And you're going all over these details together on the way to the meeting point with Lady Taylor. Is there anything you would like to do? Or share with each other?
Let me see if I have anything other than that. No. Okay.
I would say with my character, I would say he's probably more closer to people, someone within the group. Because he does more of a protector role to help people rather than like being part of like a large order. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think Zeltar is just sort of like, he's got his cane kind of like tapping against the car a little bit, just kind of fidgeting a bit. And from what people know of him, from the group knows of him for a while, he will just randomly seemingly talk to himself, but it's been kind of explained at this point. He talks to the spirits that seem to just harass him every once in a while. And I imagine it's been getting worse since he's been noticing more paranormal activity. I think he's just sitting there studying every once in a while, throwing a little like shush to just nothing. But the group would be well aware that of spirits that tend to contact him in some way.
As you reach your destination, the clouds part, but rain begins to fall quite heavily, and you rush yourselves within the inn, within this sort of little hamlet between where you're going, and immediately you spot Lady Taylor, who is sat in a corner booth with two heavily armed guards on either side of her. Her face is obscured by a porcelain mask and a white shawl. These guards are wearing ironclad plate armor. They are very tall. You could guess some form of giant kin, both of them. Their swords almost as big as them as they hold them in front of them, both hands on the pommel of the sword. As you approach, they both raise their hands to stop you. Lady Taylor looking up from her, looking past her porcelain mask, and she allows you to sit down with her, where she doesn't speak, but she slides forward pieces of paper to both of you, and on there is a sigil in the middle of 3 triangles that all have a symbol in each of them. One is a rosebush with thorns on it, one is a crown, and the other is a bird.
Okay.
Turning over the paper is a brief description on the manor. It is not a very big manor. It has 1 floor, but it is of utmost importance to her family that the manor is cleansed of these spirits. It is returned to her and her family. She's paying what seems to be an absolute ludicrous amount of money as you look down to the compensation part of this letter, and it is very close to what you would consider in the stories of a dragon's hoard.
Interesting. The sigil on the other side.
Mhm.
Do I recognize that from anywhere else?
You can roll me a religion check if you wish.
I will. That's a 12.
A 12. You've seen this sigil in passing within the old world of flyers being handed out by people outside of kind of like temples, and you recognize it as like a new upstart following religion of a god that they have dubbed like a new god, a new age. It's sort of like a very what D&D would consider like a hipster group. They're very much trying to impose their like, look at our cool new thing. This is our new god. You guys should totally join and come help.
Yeah. So it's just something not very established at the moment, and I imagine not really any basis behind it either, other than people say it's cool.
It's more established in smaller communities where people are more tight-knit and they group together. But in big places like Devin, Leywin, or any of the major holds, it's more seen as like an alternative religion, and it's not favoured but not hated. Did anyone else make that roll?
Huh? Oh, we should make a roll. Sorry.
I was saying if you wanted to discover more about the sigil, it was a religion check.
Oh. Yeah. Where is it? Teacher.
5. I do not care.
21.
We'll start with a 5. You are a paladin. You are not one of clergy or following a god. Your power comes from faith and believing. You don't really have time to study other religions. You have only time to focus on your faith. So you don't really know anything about this apart from you've seen it once or twice in smaller holds you've passed through in your time. But the 21, Demaya, of course someone would get over the checkout that, oh, I cannot have secrets. Demaya, you immediately recognize this as what you know as an upstarting cult. You know it is the Order of the Order of Thorns, Thrones, and Crows. And they've come together in recent times to... You're lucky it's over the 5-minute mark. They have regrouped into one order in smaller holds, and much like Zaltari's check, you know it's starting to get more popular in bigger places. You know it's not from the old world. It's not from the old world in the sense of... How do I explain it? these separate orders are from the old world, but them coming together is very new, and them trying to build this new religion. You know, I mean, it is a cult. It is not a good group of people. And I will read the letter for the people that are watching the video. It says, job posting, seeking adventurers for urgent task. Greeting, brave souls. My name is Flynn. I am in desperate need of courageous adventurers to assist me with the pressing matter of my estate. I am the owner of Frosthold Manor, a grand estate with a long storied history. Recently, the manor has become plagued by a series of terrifying hauntings, strange apparitions, eerie sounds, and unexplained phenomenon. This has driven me from my household to the brink of despair. I am in urgent need of brave adventurers to investigate and rid my home of these malevolent spirits. Thank you for your consideration, and with hope, signed Flynn. And again, a smaller version of the sigil that's on the back of the letter is at the bottom of the letter.
She's just gonna be kind of staring at the symbol, like
Ooh, stab the bit.
The haunting of Ferrari.
you know, fuck it. I'm gonna look at her, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Who's
ask.
Ferrari? I'm the
Shut up.
spectator.
I'm gonna ask. Do you know what this symbol is, by chance?
She turns to you very slowly, looking through her porcelain mask, and she doesn't speak, but one of her guard do, where his head turns over his shoulder. You hear the scraping of the plate as he turns to adjust himself to look at you, and behind a very metallic, echoey sound within his armor. This is a need-to-know basis. And from what I understand, you do not need to know.
What if I already know, and I'm simply asking if this is here for a reason?
The Lady of Manor was given these letters by Lord Flynn, and she's merely giving you a task.
Okay. I'll take it.
And he
Well,
turns
looks
back.
like we know what to do.
The lady kind of nods her head to you, but all slightly bowing her head, ticking back the letters. And the god speaks again for her. Should you return with the success of the task, your payment will be given to you on completion. No earlier, no later.
Sounds pretty standard to me. He kind of like rubs his chin a little bit. Just, unless there's anything else we need to know, I suggest we get to work right away.
The guards step aside, allowing you to leave the booth, and those looking at their armor, you see their armor is designed quite decoratively. Around the wrists, up their arms, is a metal thorn bush, like a thorn vine, like a vine wrapped around their arms, covered in thorns. Their helmets have small crowns welded into them, and there are symbols of birds along their armor, and you can assume that this is quite a decorative piece for this order that has been forming in this area. And you embark to the rest of the journey. The rain getting a little heavier, and it does take quite a few hours to get there, so it starts to get a little dark and a little gloomy. And that's where we're going to change the map.
This looks very familiar to me for some reason.
It is.
Was this in the old?
No, this is one of my classic maps that I've made many years ago. I just remastered for the purpose of this episode.
Wait, how old is everyone?
In like characters, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Like human years and like age of race.
Zeltari's like in his like late 30s, early 40s. About he doesn't quite even know. He kind of hasn't kept track.
Maya is 25.
Even in like your race's years.
Yeah, she's not even an adult in tiefling years.
Okay. I'm like 80. I'm a dwarf. I don't even know how the age progresses. I
To be
think
fair,
it's like 300 years.
An 80-year-old dwarf is kind of young. That is a large body, according to the grid. I know it's not meant to be, but
Maybe it's a statue. Wait,
Might
why
be,
is the face
but-
like that? Wait, zoom in.
Yeah, I know.
Is it a porcelain mask?
No.
Is the whole house just for porcelain mask?
This is the house of porcelain.
To be fair, that'd be fucking terrifying.
It would be.
You just go in there, you see little kids running around with porcelain mask.
That would be quite unnerving. You arrive at what is told to you, Frosthold Manor. The rain pouring, it is uncomfortably cold here. You can kind of get where the hold gets its name from. It's uncomfortably cold quite a lot, constantly, no matter where you go. You see lights are coming out of the manor, but you do see from the outside this place is in a little bit of disarray. The letter didn't describe how long the manor has been in this way, how long it's been haunted. But you are free to move around. But if you do want to go inside, we will wait for everybody to join. I don't want you guys to separate too much. But you can look through windows, you can investigate. You're free to move.
I will.
How tall is this window?
It's a very average house. It's built for all races to be accommodated, giant kin and whatnot.
I was gonna move to this window too.
Together.
Hobble on over with my cane.
Yes, Jackson. We will look through it together.
Why is Maya so large?
So you're looking through this window together. Yes. So I will get your sight line. So the window's about that wide. So seeing through, you see this.
Interesting.
Looking
That
in,
is just a corpse.
looking in,
Oh, that's
you see lit lanterns, suits of armor that have clearly rusted and been damaged over time, and what seems to be a broken palisade inside. Damaged boxes and what is left of a person. A skeleton with a dagger clearly chipped and damaged next to him.
That's not welcoming. Zadar just says to the group.
Exactly.
He's gonna kind of, as we're at the window, kind of take out his crystal ball. Is he getting anything from it? Any chatty spirits nearby? At least on the outside here.
Oddly enough, it is getting nothing. But it always usually gets a little something. In this place, there's an absence of spirit.
Why isn't this thing working? He taps it a little bit, kind of gives it a little bonk and just.
What's wrong?
Well, usually you get something. This crystal ball is a kind of focus to the realm beyond, but for it to get nothing is quite strange. It's never quite done that to me before. He'll kind of tuck it away and just something odd is going on here. That's for sure.
Maybe there's
Peculiar.
someone that's using those souls for their own magic, so they're disappearing.
Perhaps, but they did say this place was haunted. It should at least give something. Maybe the construction of the walls outside is impeding its range of detection. Maybe it'll be better once I get inside.
Well, if you'd like, we should. No point in being out here.
Turns. So does anyone know where the front door was? I didn't quite see anything.
Is this not a front door?
Yes, where Cassandra walks over, it is a tall, iron-reinforced door. But there are the windows here. The ones you're stood in front of are intact, but the one near the fountain has been smashed. As you can see, the light's coming through a little bit differently onto the ground. It's not, doesn't have the beams in the middle.
Would you like to
Anyway.
go through the front door or the window?
I kind of want to go look at this thing. The corpse. I think I want to go check the corpse. see what-
I might want to take a look at that window that's been smashed real quick before we enter, just in case.
Cassandra, if you want to dedicate to opening the door, if you jimmy the handle, you feel it is locked, but not by a traditional sense. This is more of an arcane lock.
Would I know how arcane locks work?
We're not going to check.
11.
You know very little, but you do know they can be dispelled by a very popular spell called Knock.
I put my hand to the door, and I verbally say, "Knock."
Okay. As you do that, we'll go over to Demaya. Demaya, looking down at this corpse, you do see it is wearing a porcelain mask.
Oh,
It is cracked and damaged, and you see underneath the eyes is a skeleton beneath these clothes. But the mask has a design on it that it seems that it was painted to look as if this mask was crying, which is odd to have permanently on if you're a part of the house.
uh-huh. Can I tell what this person was? Like, a species?
Roll me a...
Or
We'll do an
race,
investigation. We'll do an investigation.
I say 14.
You lift the mask and get a good look at the skull beneath here. There's no fangs, no tusks. The sockets aren't narrow or sharp. But the features of the skull are soft and quite gentle. You could presume this person was an elf.
I guess I wouldn't know if that's normal or not for this place.
Anybody could be a member of the house. It's just a coincidence that they're an elf. But as you lift the mask, can you roll me... What's your passive perception?
My passive perception, that is 12.
Okay, you don't notice. Okay. We'll go to good old... Don't tell me. I'll remember. Zeltari. I will reveal to you what you can see within here.
Sting.
You see a heavily damaged, what seems to be a study. Lots of scrolls and books thrown about the place. Another skeleton, but this one is laying beside a destroyed and broken crossbow. This room has definitely seen combat. It seems that there was definitely a struggle in here.
Very violent death. Knowing a very violent death, probably.
Yes, you see the skeleton contorted and broken in vicious fashion.
Zeltari will once again kind of pull out the crystal ball, kind of like try to get it through the window to see if like inside he can get anything.
The minute your crystal ball is in the house, it lights up like a disco ball.
Do I hear anything, or is it just detecting?
Imagine EMF reader going from 1 to a million.
Yeah.
It's screaming. It's as you put it through into the building.
All right. Immediately kind of pulls it back out. Seems like that theory was tested to be true. And he kind of turns, seeing the Maya. I suggest we get inside the house. My crystal ball became quite active the moment I put it through this window.
That's a good one then, yes.
I guess let us join our paladin friend.
Cassandra, as your friends are walking over, you cast knock. You hear the clink of
I
the
don't
clock.
have. I don't have knock.
You don't have knock? Okay.
I don't have it. I just was verbally saying knock.
You just said knock. Okay. Nothing happens.
Do any of you guys know knock?
As you walk over, you just see Cassandra knock, and nothing happens.
Are you doing all right, Cassandra? You know, knocking is something you do with your hand. You don't have to announce you're doing it.
I've seen this wizard that casts knock, and by saying I thought it would work for me too.
Do you know the spell?
I know of it.
So that's a
I
no.
see.
Unfortunately,
I know other magic.
your magic is more of the divine, my friend. Very useful in its own ways. Unfortunately, I also do not know the spell. Is there an arcane lock on this door?
I believe so.
Rennie.
Yes.
Me being a sorcerer, is there anything I could do to acquire knock real quick?
Apart from learning the spell or knowing it already, probably not.
Well, she's a
Do I-
teacher.
I'll-
Seriously.
Wait, outside of character, doesn't it just raise the DC?
No, we're going by Baldur's Gate logic here with knock.
Ah,
Where you can't do anything other than knock?
You can. It will just be a little bit. Sorry, I thought you meant the spell. Yes, you can use thieves' tools to get in. The DC will be higher with an arcane lock, but you can get in.
I thought you can still break it down. It's just harder.
Yeah, you can definitely give it a go.
I was about to
Okay.
say.
I
That's what's-
do. There was also a broken window over there, and I do possess the spell of Dimension Door. I could get 2 of us in at least, but
You can just walk in the window.
yeah, I imagine the window's a lot easier.
Well, let's go there then.
I mean, if it's the window, I can just try to break it with my shield.
Oh,
Well, the
those
window's
are-
already broken.
Well, any of the residual glass, so we don't kill
Oh.
ourselves.
Of course, but it. Well, yes, of course, but like it's already open. We can go over there at least.
Okay.
We need to bother with this door.
I know. On our way.
So you're all squeezing through the window.
I'll
Yes.
let the other 2 go first, because of
I will ask as you approach. You're a dwarf, Cassandra, but how tall is Cassandra? Is he a dwarf on the shorter end or the taller end?
Probably middle. So by this,
You're
probably 4.5.
Yeah, about 4.5 foot. Yeah, you squeeze in, make no checks. You get in, you don't cut yourself, and you plant your feet firmly on the side. It's odd. There's no glass on the outside. All of the glass is on the inside, as if someone smashed the window to get in the building.
Maybe that's who that guy is.
Do I see anything around me when I get in that is of danger? I want to look up.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh no.
Perception check. 9.
Looking around the room for any danger, you look to the ceiling, you look around the room. Nothing in here seems to be of danger to you or your friends. No.
Okay.
You plant your feet firmly into the building, you brush the glass out of the way, and again, it's very quiet in here. You hear the bouncing of the rain off on the roof, you hear the wind whistling through the broken window. You spot 2 doors. I'll ping them for you all right now. Tell me if you can see my pings, okay? There is a door here,
Saw it.
and there is a door here.
Saw it.
I will reveal those areas a little bit more plainly for you all now, so you can kind of see the doors. There we go. Much nicer. And to the rest of you, who's climbing in that window?
after you, Demaya.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna step up and real quick, gonna go out of character. I forgot. I told you guys I made Demaya better, right? And then I specifically said her stats.
Mhm.
I completely forgot the biggest change. I made her a variant tiefling. She have wing.
Ah, that would have been good to know for yesterday's remaking of the character, Velvet.
Yes, I forgot. That's what I'm saying. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Well, for this session, she doesn't have wings.
Yes, she was. I would assume she would be. Well, her model doesn't wear a cloak, but like I would assume she has something to hide them for now at least. But that's hand wavy. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hop in.
How tall is Demaya?
In feet or in centimeters?
Feet.
She's 5'11".
Yeah, you get in, no problem.
All right.
And much like
Cool.
Cassandra, you see a lot of the same. Unless you're trying to look for something specific, you can roll me a perception check.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around. 12.
12, much of the same. Everything seems above board. Sorry. Right. And for you, Mr. Zaltari.
I will now attempt to clamber in this window.
Yeah. I presume you're not much taller than the rest.
No, he is 5'4", so.
Are you making a check to get into the building?
Huh?
No, are you making a check to look into the room while you're looking for any danger?
Yeah, I'll look as I hop in.
Yeah, roll me perception.
My keen perception here. That's a 24.
Entering in, your crystal ball springs to life again, glowing a bright blue and making a lot of the similar noises it usually does. Excuse me. You don't spot anything in this room, but your crystal ball is very much letting you know there's something in the building. And while
Okay.
while we do that, I'm going to make sure I do this more often for all of you. I'm going to re-hide the other areas, as you don't know what's going on over there. Because you're no longer looking. Oh, there's a line. Go away. There we go. All right. You're now in this room.
Professional production.
You have a door to your left. Oh god, I think I've just messed up that whole bit for there. Okay. You have a door to the left and a door to the right.
Where would you guys like to go?
Doesn't matter where. I assume you have to look through the entire place anyway. It's just more a matter of preference. I'll follow where you guys go.
We could potentially try to get the door open from the inside. If we go that way, and we just point to, like, down for us, I guess. Down that way.
Let's go.
Okay. The
I'm gonna
door.
put my hand on the lock.
The door is locked.
Open.
I presume you're not stepping in immediately.
No, I'm just gonna open the door and kind of throw it with my hand.
Yeah. You see this.
Have my shield up. There's a lot of dead bodies in here.
Opening the door, it creaks as loudly as most old house doors do. It hits the wall on this side very lightly, but looking in, you see a fair few corpses. One mangled beyond recognition in a chair. The room itself is destroyed and filled with cobwebs and signs of disrepair everywhere. Are you stepping inside?
Can I see the ceiling?
Yes, you see there is heavy damage on the ceiling, where a chandelier is torn down from the roof and crashed into the table in the middle of the room.
Okay. I'm gonna peek my head over. I'm gonna have my shield up.
Okay, I will reveal the rest of the room to you. Here we go. Oh!
Oh boy.
Again, you see lots of skeletons in this room, all holding various weapons: warhammers, battle axes, crossbows, daggers, swords, staffs. A fight definitely took place. How long ago is up to anyone's guess. But there was a sign of battle here.
Interesting.
But oddly enough, the fireplace still raging on.
I'll step in.
But I will note to the rest of you that if you were looking at the building, there was no smoke coming from.
Oh no.
Something strange is afoot.
I head into the room.
You step in. Cold, echoey, the smell of rot and... Do you know when an old house is wet and damp? That's how this whole building smells. Wet and damp, old and decay.
So,
I'll reveal another door as well. There is a door here.
Is there a wall here? Okay.
I'll reveal that wall for you, sorry.
Well, when I said I was stepping over here, I thought I was gonna be able to see over here.
So there is a door here and a door here.
so I'm kind of want to step over to the fireplace.
Mhm.
Like, get a look in there.
Looking within the fireplace, there is a raging flame. Orange, bright. No heat. Just light.
Okay, I'm gonna try. It's like if I'm gonna touch it and it's not warm.
You put your hand through the grates and get closer to the fire. As a tiefling, you're quite familiar with the feeling of fire. But this one is nothing. It is merely just a display of what fire looks like.
Like, I'm guessing it's not making any smoke either, then that's the reason we didn't see anything.
Mhm.
Alright, fair enough.
No warmth coming from the fire either. Sorry.
Can I see if there's like a hidden button in the fireplace?
Roll me an investigation.
19.
You run your hand along the stone bottom of the fireplace, and you do find your finger pressing against what feels like a switch.
I will press it.
As you press it, the door to the left of Ziltari, I'm losing it,
Alright. Yep, you're good.
swings open.
Oh, lovely.
Getting to work already, I see.
Simply my natural curiosity, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
It took you
Your,
ages to find
your
remember the word.
natural want to flip any switch or button you find is truly extraordinary.
Well, the secret ones are more fun.
I'm not saying it's bad, and I'll head over here since it's open and peek into this room here.
Same.
I'll reveal the whole room for you now.
I'm gonna watch behind us.
This
Oh.
room has no doors. It is merely just a wide room, a rotting carpet in the middle, the lanterns burning a bright orange, destroyed crates, boxes, no skeletons in here.
I would like to examine the rug to see how old this rug is, if I recognize if it, like the detailing on it or anything, or of specific
Yeah, roll me investigation.
time.
Lots of investigation checks today.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo venture.
15.
But the 15, this is a very old carpet. A very, very old carpet. Rotting in several places, but it also looks as if it was on fire at one point, charred on corners. You see very old, dark brown bloodstains.
Interesting.
I'm gonna examine the boxes, like see what's in
Over
them
here.
and such.
Looking in, there are dozens of bottles of wine, still full and sealed, from a very, very long time ago. To a promising thief, this is practically a golden opportunity to get some very old wine to sell on the market. It wasn't stolen, the boxes were merely smashed open and left.
Can I tell like the brand, or like where they were made?
Investigation.
Damn.
I have a feeling I did very well to do expertise in investigation.
14.
These are directly from the city of Davent, from the artisan society, from the artisan standard themselves, sealed and dated from what seems to be almost 200 years ago.
Wow. So that's probably when they were made, though, not when they were bought.
It seems to be directly almost signed and signatured by one of the figurehead of the artisan standard, a gnome called Gilly.
I see.
A single bottle of this wine, for context for all of you, is almost 700 gold.
Oof.
Hmm.
Well, I'm not gonna take one, because Tamaya's not that kind of person. She's chilling.
Thank goodness Velvet isn't here. Before they'd be gone.
Stray dog barking.
If fucking Velvet was here, we don't mind if I do. Slips all of
Oh,
them
yeah.
into her bag.
Oh yeah, Velvet would have tried to take as many as he could.
Anything else
What
you
have
guys
you
see?
found over there?
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
That's okay.
A bunch of wine.
How old is it, if I may ask?
I think it's 200 years old. Give or
Two-
take.
100.
Yes.
Interesting. Huh.
It's from the city as well. So
Interesting.
Can't-
This is all seeming quite strange to be a recently haunted place. This place has been around for seemingly quite a while. Things aren't quite adding up.
yes. For all we know, they could just be trying to get rid of whatever is in here so they can take it for themselves. If they aren't the owners of it, of course.
Well,
Assuming.
we have a job to do. Let's just
Yes.
clear out the whatever's here that's haunting the place.
Yes, of course.
Feel free to move
All we
when
know-
you guys want to move.
All we know could just be a couple of rogues trying to scare everyone off and hide their own loot.
Perhaps. Though there is something paranormal here, that's for sure.
Real quick, I'm just gonna. I might also gonna go check these boxes and the barrel. Just take a quick look inside there too.
Cassandra looks at Zeltari and looks at the skeletons. It makes sense. Lots of people are dead here.
You see, you see, Zeltari kind of looks and chuckles and goes, "You'd be surprised."
If I died in a place like this, I'd be haunting the hell out of whoever else came around.
As you say
Fair
that,
enough.
Cassandra, everyone, what's your passive perceptions?
14. Oh wait, no, 11.
17.
And Maya's is 12, is it not?
Yes, 12.
Okay, so the only person that is going to hear this is Zeltari. There is a very, very distinctive sound of knocking coming from the entrance room that you were looking into the window.
Uh-oh.
As Zeltari is
Look
talking,
over here.
his head like whips that direction as he hears it, and he's gonna point the crystal ball over in that direction to see if there's any more of a higher like frequency of like there might be something over there.
I'm gonna point in this direction.
Say that
here.
again, Zeltari.
He could whip his head in that direction, kind of like he's gonna come over and he's gonna hold his crystal ball out and see if it's like the signal, for lack of better words,
And the
is
EMF reader.
stronger. Yeah.
Most definitely.
Uh,
It produces a brighter blue light as you hold up your orb.
All right, everyone. There's definitely something over in this direction beyond this room. And he's gonna yell that loud enough for Demaya to hear as well.
As Demaya hears that, you're looking at the barrel of these crates, right?
Yeah, I'm just checking
In
if
the
it's
crates,
same
it's very
spot.
much the same story as the others. Bottles of wine left, but the barrel seems to be smashed open, and it's dry, but it's not stained. So water or liquid wasn't stored into this barrel. Whatever was in here has been taken.
And is there anything I can tell? Like, is it? I would like to roll, see if I can tell what was in the barrel.
That's going to be a pretty difficult investigation check.
Well, we're rolling. 19.
You have no idea.
Fair enough.
There's no hidden compartment, just the barrel was smashed open and something was removed. And it wasn't liquid, as it's not stained or seems to have any indication that liquid was stored in here.
Alright, I'm gonna hop on over to the boys.
Okay, and are you opening the door, my friends?
Same as last time. Put my hand on it and kind of like shove it open while still holding.
Okay, the door is just
Move
over
to, like,
here.
here.
Okay,
Behind.
You swing it open, and I'll reveal the area right after our break.
Dude.
Hi there, folks. We do hope you're enjoying the episode thus far, and if you are, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button. It helps much more than you know. Thank you.
Right, so as you approach the door and swing it open, you see. I'll reveal what you can see as you open the door.
Do I hear it in the background again?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. The door swings out to the right, obscuring your view.
Oh.
I thought this was the onion dude from Dark Souls for a second.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Sig word of Katarina.
Okay.
Yeah, we bonk it in here. Hello there.
Stepping into the room, you see a recently deceased corpse. A man wearing plate armor, his sword shattered down the middle, and fresh blood covers a very rotten carpet. His body broken and damaged in quite truly horrific ways.
I'm gonna go walk over to the body.
You love to see it.
Are his eyes open or closed?
His face is frozen in an expression of fear.
I'm gonna try to close his eyes.
Okay, as you do that, anyone else doing anything?
Crystal ball madly freaking out at this point, I'm imagining.
Yes, it is screaming at you. It is as if you are being surrounded by the undead.
I'm going to go ahead and what I'm going to do is sorry. Just prepare myself. I'm going to prepare to cast a spell if anything pops up. But I do want to take a look around the room and see if there's anything else that may indicate where something is at.
Give me an investigation while you do that. Velvet, what are you doing?
Well, since I see there's nothing here, nothing. I'm just like leaning against the doorway. I guess sassy bitch.
Okay.
Could I do something?
Sure, what would you like to do?
May I use an action to do Divine Sense?
Yeah. Tell me what that does, and Jackson, what'd you get in your roll?
14.
As you're waving the ball around, trying to get a signal on a cell phone, every time you point it towards either of the armor suits, it begins to glow a little brighter.
Do I know that could mean a possession of this armor? Like that
With your
things could be
with
the
your
armor that-
experience, it could most definitely mean that. Yes.
At that moment, he kind of backs up and he goes, "I'd just stay away from those pieces of armor if I were you. It seems like something isn't happening them."
And Castle, what does Divine Sense do?
As an action, you can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hollow spell, or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. You can use the feature 3 times per long rest.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, both suits of armor, as you cast Divine Sense, you detect undead immediately.
Would you guys like to start now, or were we told to clear out the...
Yes.
Well, you guys know what to do. I just ready my weapon.
Well, I suppose if that's certainly one way to do it, I guess.
They haven't moved since we've been here. We've openly talked about knowing they're there and they haven't become hostile, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to just come over here, hold out the ball a little bit, and see if a spirit in here tries to speak to me.
Demaya?
Well, I'm gonna wait until see what happens with him and his ball before doing something.
Okay, everybody roll me initiative.
Oh,
Knew that was gonna happen, but
Well, initiative, let's go.
dirty 20.
I have a 6.
9.
Oh no.
What shall I do first?
Guess it's going down for real. Can I get your AC, Cass?
21.
How
Paul?
the fuck?
Very good. Can I get your HP, Cass?
My HP is 88.
Jesus Christ.
Surprisingly,
But-
you're the only tanky character right now.
I wonder why.
I'm gonna roll these guys' initiatives real fast. What the fuck? Okay, what?
Well,
Context, only one person rolled a double-digit initiative.
Nah, that's
Oh,
crazy. That's wild.
But that's a funny story, I guess.
Right, so as you're trying to commune with them, the suits of armor drop to the ground, clattering, the helmets rolling across, the swords smashing against the ground, and in their place steps out these beings.
I don't like that. I don't like the looks of those
Ghosty
things.
fucks.
Okay, and we're going to get started with Velveeta. You are top
First
of
of all,
initiative.
Would I know what these are?
Ghosts.
Yeah, but would I know anything specific about them?
Ghost.
just normal ghosts.
That's the most. That is the most.
It's just an average like foot soldier ghost. Basically.
This is a ghost.
Fair enough. The most basic of ghosts, just ghost.
Ghost.
Okay. Do I know what's effective against them?
Roll me a history.
I have a +5 to that, and I got a 10.
15. Okay. I can't
No,
tell you what the.
No.
I got
Roll
10
10.
total.
10 total.
I got
Oh, 10 total. Okay. So
Yes.
with a 10 total, I will give you a few things that they're resistant to:
Fair enough.
slashing, piercing, non-magical damage, bludgeoning.
Well, good thing I'm mostly a caster then.
Okay. Anything else you would like to do in your turn?
Oh, considering I haven't used an action yet, I would like to attack.
Go ahead.
Let's see here.
Where are these 5 feet?
Yes.
I will aim. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for this. The boy we're facing,
Mhm.
cause, you know, and I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to cast a firebolt.
Mm-hmm.
25
Hits.
and 14 damage.
Okay. Hit this ghost. The fire washing over its ethereal form. Anything else?
Does pulling out my daggers take an action?
Bonus action.
Okay, fuck, that was. I can't cast with daggers in my hand, can I?
Do you have the feat? I believe it's. Is it Warcaster or something like that? That allows you to use.
No, I think it's Warcaster, or I think it's Warcaster. Yeah.
It's one of the casting feats that allows you to cast things with weapons in your hand. But if you don't have it, then no.
I don't have that feat, no, sadly. Yet, anyway.
As long as you get
I'm
one
gonna
hand free, I'll let you cast spells.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna draw one dagger, then.
Okay.
Speci-
You still have your
specifically, yeah, specifically in my left hand, because, fuck it, specifics. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna move back. No, I'm not.
You might be safer.
I'll stay standing.
Okay. Next,
I'll
in this,
stay here.
I presume that's your end of your turn.
Yes, that'll be my turn.
Claw. Shut down.
Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and cast a 3rd level Dissonant Whispers on the ghost in front of me.
Mhm.
It needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. That is a 13 plus 1.
It fails, so it takes all of this damage,
Mhm.
and this is psychic damage. God, oh my god, 14 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to use my Tales from Beyond.
Okay.
So I need to roll a. You can use an action. You can use a bonus action, expend one. So I need to roll a die. Oh wait, I forgot. For that psychic damage, there's an extra damage to that
Okay.
because I'm using my crystal ball to cast it.
Mhm.
An additional 2 points of damage.
Okay.
But then also I get to roll. What is my bardic? A D8? Let me roll the D8 real quick to see what tail I get, and that'll determine what target I use it on. That'll be a 5. Okay, I'm going to target myself with this tail. Tail of the Avenger. For 1 minute, any creature that hits the target, which is me, with a melee attack, takes force damage equal to the roll of my bardic inspiration dice.
Mhm.
So that's my action, bonus action, and then I'll stay here. Yeah, why
Okay.
not? Alrighty, that's my turn.
Okay, so the ghost you've just been wailing on, it is now his turn. And I need both you and Velvet to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom save. Gotcha. Not good. That's a 3.
Huh.
Wisdom save, Val.
10.
Yeah, you both fail.
Great.
Damn.
They're not within 10 feet of me. Never mind.
Okay. So you
Sorry.
both fail. So you're both immediately frightened. Okay. What you want on your turn, you need to use all your movement to get as far away from the target as possible. Obviously, you're not going to walk straight into danger or into a trap or anything like that, but you are frightened, and you're both going to age by. You both age by 30 years.
Good thing we're both tieflings and live hella long.
You both age rapidly within a moment.
I'm still not even an adult. Damn.
As this ghost turns, its head tilting to the side, and its maw opening up, revealing very sharp, crooked teeth, frightening you to the very core. It will do that, and then it's going to move. If I can grab it. 25. Up against our friend Cassandra. It will end its end its turn there. Next in initiative is the other ghost, who is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And Cassandra
Yes.
is going to attempt to hit you. Or, in this case, just lay a hand on you. Okay, that misses. And you know what? That will be its turn. It is your turn.
Okay, so are they within 20 feet of me? Everyone?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions.
Okay.
Ooh.
And if you guys really want to roll against it,
No, I'll just let it
Okay.
happen.
Yeah,
Calm
no,
Emotions will go off.
Go off, I guess.
So,
Does that actually make us remove the friend condition from us, or?
it removes fear.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. You two are no
You can
longer
suppress
frightened.
any effect causing a target to be charmed. Once any suppressed effect resumes, provided that its duration has not expired in the meantime. So, you guys can still fail it. I don't know how long it'll last.
I was gonna
like-
say, does the frightened condition just end once something ends it? For the
Horrifying
ghost,
vision.
or-
End the frightening condition or successfully. Yeah, you would have to throw. You would have to save at the start of your next turn.
So even when it's suppressed, so it's just suppressed right now,
Mm.
right? Or does it end from the spell? That's what I guess. What I'm
What
trying
does
to
calm
figure out.
emotions? What does it exactly say?
You can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. When the spell ends, any suppressed effects resumes, provided that its duration has not expired in the meantime.
Okay, so it's currently suppressed. You're not frightened, but if that spell's interrupted, you'll go back to being frightened.
Can they roll against it still while they're suppressed?
I'm gonna say
Probably not, because it's not
because
like we're
you're not
gonna be
actively
dealing
being
with it now.
frightened, so yeah, you can't roll
Yeah.
against this right now.
Okay. Probably not the best thing I did, but
Yeah, it's still helping.
They'll be able to do
Mm,
some damage
oh.
on the next turn.
Oh yeah.
and I'm pretty sure I have two attacks per turn. Would the spell count against that?
2 attacks per turn.
Well,
I'm not used to having.
if
More
it's
than
two,
one?
if it's
If
it's-
oh,
if
go
it's
ahead.
2 attacks per action and the spell is an action, then that counts as the action.
What I do is, if you cast, let's say you cast a level 1 spell as an action, but you've got 2 attacks per action, you just can't cast another level 1 spell in that same action. But you
I
can
have
cast
level
level 2.
2.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact one action is your whole action. When it comes to multiple attacks per action, that's just how many attacks you can take with one action.
Yeah.
So using a spell just counts as your action. You cannot attack.
Twice.
Yeah, that's a rules is written.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I will
that's
be able
what-
to.
No, well, you've used your action to cast.
Okay.
If you hit with a sword, you could attack twice,
Okay.
but your spell
Okay.
will count as your whole action.
Okay. Can I end my turn?
Okay. Back to the top of the initiative. Velvet, you're up.
I'm going to cast Flame Blade on my dagger. As a bonus action.
Ooh.
Do I roll with the Flame Blade
You-
spell or the actual
The
dagger?
flame blade spell is you as a part of the casting the spell you make an attack.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So
Um,
when you go to attack something, you cast the spell, and that's how it.
Okay, then I will,
You take the attack with your normal dagger, and then the extra damage is on another target for Flame Blade.
and
I
I'm
believe.
gonna step close to this motherfucker.
Or using Flame Blade, just that's it.
Yes, flame blade, not green flame blade.
Oh, that just gives you a weapon. It doesn't affect a current weapon. It gives you a weapon, and you use
Oh,
it.
You get a sword of fire.
damn it! I thought I didn't have to draw my dagger then. Fuck.
She's two-handed. She's got one sword in one hand, and a sword made of fire in the other.
No, a sword is a dagger I have, and sword fire.
Mhm.
Well, that's what I get for not reading closely enough, I guess. Damn. I'm gonna cast flame blade.
Okay,
I'm gonna stab him
let's go ahead.
twice.
See if you can hit him.
Okay, that's 5 with a normal dagger,
Miss.
and 24 with the flame blade.
Hits.
Cool. That is 9 damage.
9 damage, and that is being
Yes.
half.
Is it?
As you hit it with fire, doesn't seem to do as much damage as you're used to.
Oh no. Did it gain immunity or something?
Well, I only gave you a handful of their resistances.
Well, yeah, but my firebolt over there, though.
Yeah, I said it washed over him.
Oh. I don't listen
Oh,
closely enough, I guess. Fuck.
Lock in, Will.
I'm just stupid.
Man, if only there was a ghost expert in the party that could have warned you about this.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, so why didn't you warn me about this then? Ferrari?
What, Ferrari? God damn, Damaya. Lots of names today.
Well, since I am now within 5 feet of him, and I have used my bonus action and my action. But wait, I just didn't realize I attacked twice. I have two-handed weapon. Duh.
But you
Uh,
use your bonus action to cast the spell.
Yeah, but like,
You can't two-hand weapon fight without a bonus action.
okay.
The two-weapon fighting uses your action and your bonus action to attack.
Okay, well, it still happened, even though I missed with one. I cannot. I'm not moving. I'm not taking the opportunity attack.
I'm staying right here.
Yes.
Zeltari.
5, 10. I'm going to need a 10-foot radius square. So it'd probably be like... Is there a way I can do this without hitting... Cassander? Or Damaya?
You hit me, you just become feared again.
That's why I don't want to... Damaya, will you get mad at me if I cast a fire spell on it while you're there? It's the only other choice I have.
Nah.
No. Yeah, because
I'm
you're
resistant.
resistant, right?
Yeah, I'm resistant to fire. I'll be fine.
I have a
Unless
plus
you-
2 on saves.
Unless you do 100+ damage, in which case I will not survive
I
even
do
with
not.
resistance.
Also, you
Definitely
guys are
not.
within 10 feet of me, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like right next to you.
Yeah, I'll get a plus 2 on saves.
Well, let's go. And this is going to be a saving throw. So I'm going to cast Burning Hands at 2nd level. So Dex save from Ghost and
And me.
Maya. Yeah.
So then I have to roll and then add 2, right?
Yeah, that's 2 to your save.
15.
So you save.
Let's go.
Rennie,
Yes.
Dex save from Ghost.
17.
Okay, so it does save as well. So they both. So since you saved, you take half.
Okay.
I take half
and-
of half.
And you take half of half. So, God, 9. So it takes. They both take half of half. So that really didn't do much.
Half of, okay. So, 2 damage? 3?
8, Or yeah, 2. They both take 2.
2 damage.
Big plays.
Okay.
Nothing else I had would have hurt a lot more. And then with a
2 damage.
bonus action, well, I will give. Let's see. Okay, yep. I'm gonna give Cassander a bardic inspiration.
What's that do?
You can add a D8 to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
There you
It's
go.
your turn.
Yeah, I've already moved up to the dude. I think I'm gonna stay right here.
He's annoyed that you just hit him with the back, so he's going to turn to you.
Hit me.
He's not going to attempt to hit you, but he is going to try to get inside of you. I need you to make me a charisma
Oh.
saving throw.
A charisma saving throw.
Yes, please.
Boy, picked the wrong dude to do that to. He did not. That's a nat 1.
You got a natural one.
Yeah, for an 8 total.
Oh. Well,
He's possessing me.
the spirit lunges forward, sensing a little bit of fear still residing within you, and he possesses your body. Now, I will read possession. The ghost disappears, and the target is incapacitated and loses control of its body. The ghost now controls their body but doesn't deprive the target of awareness. The ghost can't be targeted by any spell, attack, or other effect except one. I won't say out loud because XYZ. It retains the alignment, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, and immunity to being charmed and frightened. The possession lasts until the body drops to 0, or the ghost is forced out. Sorry, I was just reading it as well. So I am now in control of you, Zeltari. Can you send me your sheet?
It's in. Is it inborn? It's inborn for us.
Thank you very much. You all see Zeltari, his eyes wash over a deep blue, and a wicked grin crosses his face as his body is now possessed by the ghost. And
Good.
the other
Oh
one,
no, not good.
and the,
Oh no.
and the other one, sensing this happening, is going to do the same to Cassander.
You have the bardic inspiration, Cassander.
Cassander, roll me a charisma saving throw, please.
26.
You save. You are not possessed.
Thank God. Thank
If he
you.
got
God.
possessed, it would have been over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would not have been able to win against both of them. That was just merit.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to the ghost.
The
Is
other
going,
spirits that harass me can harass that other spirit for a while, I guess.
it's going to get over there. It's going to move over here, and you see the ghost like kind of its head leans back and its crooked fingers are snapping into place as the door you opened now slams shut, and all of the light is deprived from those areas, and all of you, apart from our dear bard, you hear you hear as if a party begins taking place within the house. You hear music, instruments, clapping, cheering, but then the sounds of battle, and then screaming, and then back to a party. The house is alive, and something has woken it up. And with that, it is our Cassandra's turn.
A question, real quick. I'm guessing possession does not provoke opportunity attack.
No.
Sorry?
Rennie? I'm guessing possession that the ghost just did does not incur opportunity attack.
It does, because it retains the intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, so it understands that if you try to leave the area, it's going to try and hit you as...
No.
No, the action itself. Like, it
Well, what we're
possessing.
trying to
Oh,
see
no,
if...
no.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, okay. Go on.
I'm probably gonna take some damage when I do this. I'm gonna go towards you. So opportunity attack on me.
Yeah, the ghost is going to try to touch you. That is 19 plus 5.
That hits me.
Okay, you're going to take 4d6 necrotic damage.
Okay.
2, 3, 6,
11.
I almost said 7, that's a 1, sorry.
12
12 points of necrotic damage.
damage, and then Constitution saving throw, 'cause I have a spell. I'm concentrating.
Yes. Roll for concentration.
Will the ghost in my body get frightened? How does that work?
I got a 2, so it failed. Or wait, oh, I have a 9, sorry, so it failed. I'm pretty sure.
Let
How
me
you-
see.
Wait.
No, because it says here the target, the possessed target is immune to being charmed and frightened.
So does my frightened go away?
While you're being possessed, yes.
Well, Vel
Okay.
would still be frightened. Right.
Vel?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, Vel would go back to being frightened as your concentration
Yeah.
breaks.
Okay.
and Vel's frightened of Zeltari right now?
I guess. Because that's where the ghost is. It gets very weird with ghosts.
Thankfully, you're not within 5 feet of me, so I can just skedaddle.
Would I know if protection from evil and good would help Zeltari in this scenario?
Let me double check for you.
Because I know you mentioned a spell, and that's what I was going to do originally.
A second. What are you trying to use?
Protection from evil and good.
That wouldn't help you, no.
Which is stupid, by the way. It's very
Are you-
stupid that I wouldn't.
I'm surprised that... So there's no, like, saving throws while he's possessed?
Say again?
So the only...
You have to kill me. You legitimately have to kill me.
Yeah, you have to put the target to 0 unless you know the spell of breaking possession. Which,
Okay.
if you want to, you can make a check. We'll do a Arcana check.
I'm gonna make that.
I'll try.
I'm gonna make that.
Uh,
I'm not
6.
making that.
Yeah, no.
14.
I've got 14 and a what, sorry?
6.
Demaya, you will
Yeah.
know that the spell Dispel Evil and Good would
I don't
work.
have that. I won't have that spell. I would only have like attacking spells or something related to fire.
Okay, I'm going to attack Zeltari with my sword.
I'll just remember. Okay. You're about to. I did a very bad thing. I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do.
Oh no.
Does a 21 hit?
It does.
It does hit, and you're taking damage as well.
Okay.
I'm sorry, because I used my tail, and technically I am still the target.
Yeah.
You take 6 force damage.
And I didn't roll damage.
Yeah, you roll damage still. It's just
Or I was just saying I didn't roll damage. That's gonna be 11 slashing.
okay.
And I'm going to cast Divine Smite.
Okay.
So that's going to be 2d8.
Yeah.
That's
And
gonna
that
be
uses the first-
15 radiant damage.
Okay. And that uses a first level slot, just so you know.
Yep.
I know it's. You can upcast that as well, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm holding on to them for now.
Yeah, yeah. I know you haven't played Paladin before.
I appreciate it. So, well, I forget the numbers I said, but I think it was
I
15 and 11.
I logged them already. Yeah.
Okay. And I end my turn.
Okay, back at the top of an order. Demaya.
Predicament now, huh?
Yeah, because all your spells are fire, which I am also resistant to. Don't stack. You'll be good. Yeah.
Well, I have one spell that doesn't need to be fire.
You
For any
Yeah.
Is chromatic orb a area spell?
No, it's a direct spell.
1, 2. Get better view on you.
Man's about to get fucking chromatic.
Assuming me being a tiefling, I would know what tieflings are. Well, I don't know weak against anything, but
You know all tieflings are resistant to fire. I
duh.
imagine. Like,
I can cast this up to 4th level, but I have 1 spell slot there. Dude, 1st level. It's still really fucking effective. Okay. Let's see. That's a nat 20.
This is about to hurt a lot.
this is about to hurt a lot.
I'm going to.
Hey, Reddy, did you enjoy having my body for one whole round?
It was so fun. It was so fun.
I'm going
Also, out of context, that's crazy.
Yeah. Which one's funnier, thunder or acid?
Thunder.
Base. I'm gonna do thunder damage then.
Okay, this
This
room,
is 6.
the whole room just shakes at the sheer force of this chromatic orb.
Okay,
How
that's
many?
Oh my god, that's a lot of dice. That is 23 thunder damage.
I went from fool to screwed within a turn.
Just
Reddy, this ghost will get 1 turn with
you just got hit with a
Zeltari.
very loud vine boom.
Pretty much. Oh.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, that's my action. I can't. I'm guessing I can't use a throw on a flame blade.
No.
I only took 2 steps so far, to be fair.
Yeah, 10 feet of movement.
1, 2, 3. Hey. It's not exactly going to be very effective, but you know. Chabingus. That's a 10. Never mind.
That misses, yeah.
The term Shubingus just threw you off aim.
Chabingus, he said no.
Shubingus, the saint of Shaboingus.
Alright, that is my turn then.
Okay. You know what I'm going to do?
Violence.
I'm going to be very annoying as a DM.
Oh, I know exactly what you're about to do.
As your
You already
body
are.
is hit with this chromatic orb, the ghost flees,
Oh!
ending its possession as a bonus action,
Let's
and then
go.
appearing here. And then it's going to take an opportunity attack from, I think... No.
Well, it would appear 5 feet from body,
Right
correct?
there.
So right there. Yeah.
So all of you are going to get an opportunity attack on this creature as it flees its now damaged host and begins moving 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All of you roll an opportunity attack.
My pain, doubling as a rapier, is very useful in this situation. I could just use it.
I'm guessing since I don't have Warcaster, I can't use a spell.
Nope. 16 to hit.
I'm just going to use up an I already have drawn then. It's not exactly
Uh,
good, but
21.
23.
All of you hit.
This is a dagger.
Please tell me your
but
damage type when you do this, please.
Slashing.
Slashing.
Piercing.
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 Piercing. Okay, so it's all halved.
So mine total 10, halved to 5.
Okay, 5 on that one.
5 here after halved.
Okay. And then for you.
6. Therefore 6. Therefore 3. Half.
Okay. It moves across the room, raises its hand into the air, and the skeleton on the ground begins forming. Okay, and it is now. It is his turn. So it's his, and now it's this fella's turn. Okay, 35, 40, and this door is going to swing back open. Sorry, everyone, for the confusion. And all of the skeletons in the room begin rising from the ground.
Oh shit!
Shabingle,
Stay close.
Shaboingle, Shebengi.
Are they big skeletons or just normal looking
Average,
ones?
average humanoid skeletons.
Okay.
So,
Now let me
we
add.
all know bludgeoning damage, right?
Now let me add all people to the initiative order.
Everybody stay close. We got this.
Yeah.
How much health do you have? Zoltari?
Left or total?
Left.
Just gonna roll their
And-
initiatives real quick, everyone.
And, oh boy, oh, sorry about that.
No, I was just wondering.
No, it's all right. It was
I can do
good.
something. No worries.
I also have a little bit of healing I can do as well, so.
Don't worry about it. If it takes away from other stuff you can do, don't worry about it.
It's a bonus
I am
action.
not
So.
gonna lie to you. There is still only 2 people in this entire room that has a higher than a 2-digit initiative.
Crazy! That's crazy. They all suck.
Everybody sucks.
We all suck.
Now, end of his turn, Cassandra, it is your turn.
I'm going to.
Did my turn get skipped?
You were unpossessed, so I presume you don't get your turn after being.
I don't think so. I still think.
Let me double check. Alignment, possession, force out a target.
I mean, unless he went after me. In the. I don't know who would have went first.
He would have gone after you.
Okay, then yeah. Never mind. We're good. Sorry.
Cassandra.
Zoltari, here, take this. I put my hand on your chest, and you regain 35 health.
Let's go. All right. Thank you, my man.
How much?
35.
Fuck.
That's
Lay on
the-
hand
that's the-
pull.
Lay on hand pull.
I'm drowning drowning you in love.
Well, it's about to get crazy. Let's do it.
Let's go.
And while that happens, actually, I have to do it next time. I have my turn, but everybody stay close. I will keep
Okay.
you safe.
Now we're on the new initiative. Let me just quickly label these boys for my viewing pleasure.
Don't worry. They won't last for long.
Mr. Skeleton D, who goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, just runs in scrungly along, and another skeleton is added to the pool.
Oh, that's not. I don't like that.
And back to the top of initiative, and
Oh, back up there. Okay.
Initiative.
stop it.
You see all this we haven't explored? I hate to know how many skeletons are in those spots that we never looked at.
Okay.
That we'd be landed over here.
And it is the Maya's turn. Sorry, I'm spacey.
If I kill the skeleton, if the ghost, if I ghost, do skeleton dead?
You don't know. I had to translate that in my head. No, you don't know.
Not even a history check.
You can give me a history check if you would want.
I'm sorry, I can try. 16.
16.
Yeah.
You've heard of stories of a lich. If you destroy a lich, it's created undead, dissipate. So maybe it applies the same here.
Still a maybe then. Damn. Fuck. I'm guessing
Yeah.
the flame blade only stays for one attack, by the way, right?
I'll check the duration.
Duration. Concentration up to 10 minutes.
So you have it for 10 minutes.
Okay. Wait, that means I still have dual wielding. I can't cast.
You can put one away. You can dissipate the
Oh, yeah.
flame blade, or put away the dagger.
Great. I'm gonna put away the dagger. Fuck the dagger.
Okay, dagger is sheathed.
That's the only bonus action I have is the flame blade as well, so like, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, sheathing your dagger is a bonus action.
Yeah. That seems like a great opportunity for another chromatic orb on that bitch.
Hit him. Hit that bitch.
Let's see here. 15.
Hits.
Oh, thank fuck. Okay, damage type. I know for a fact poison's not gonna do anything against that thing, and I know fire doesn't work well. I'm just gonna try the lightning damage.
Okay.
So 3d8 lightning damage. That is 13 lightning damage.
Okay. As it hits, it's not as strong as you expect it to be.
Fuck, not lightning either then. Maybe just ask the guy right next to me. Hey, Mr. Man, what do?
What do? We're screwed.
You want to read off the resistances?
I will say right now, any damage we do other than the smites and some of my psychic damage are being resisted right now by these guys.
Sorry.
I will
So
read
no
them to
element,
you.
like-
Damage resistances: acid, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks. And damage immunities is cold, necrotic, and poison. Condition immunities: charmed, exhaustion, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, or restrained. Good luck.
So we are just fucked.
I mean, I have psychic damage, but
Don't.
it's not. Yeah, just don't. All right.
And with that, the new initiative order, unless you're not finished, Velveeta.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I'm like, Demaya is put everything into fire. She's just the fire bitch.
So it goes 55, 60. As he runs through the room, getting right up against your grill, and that is turn. Zell, let him have it.
Hey, skeletons. Yeah, I'm going to cast. This dude's not right up against me, right?
Yes.
I don't think.
He's not. No, sorry.
Right.
He's 10 feet.
10, 15, just so I get an idea. Would we say that's a 15-foot cone?
It would go 5, 10, 15.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out my. I have so many options of screwing over this skeleton right now.
Fuck him up.
That's like a 10-foot square, right?
Just cut. Yeah, about
Or
5,
could- yeah.
10.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, give or
That's
take.
about 10 feet. Yeah.
So that would also be about 10 feet. I get to screw over
Five.
2.
Yeah.
I get to screw over 2 skeletons. Let's go. Shatter.
Oh.
At second level.
Oh.
So everything in that needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con saves. Okie dokie. I'll do it for the ghost first. 8.
Fails.
And for the both of the skeletons, 15 plus 2.
Succeeds.
8 plus 2.
Fails.
Okay.
So the one that succeeded takes half, and obviously the ghost takes half. So 12 points of thunder damage.
12 points. Okay. Everything's still standing.
All right, and then
Which skeleton's that? That's number C.
has anyone else been hurt like majorly at all? I don't think so, right?
I've been hit once this entire fight, and it was you.
Okay.
Damage.
No, then I am going to. That'll be it. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Next in initiative is one of my little fellas. Ah, it's my ghost fella. Ooh. And he's going to attempt to touch you.
Okay.
5 plus 5
That misses.
misses. That is its turn. It's now my fellas again. Where's that's this fella who goes wee up against Demaya. Demaya?
Yeah.
14 plus 5.
That hits.
I'm going to hold up.
Oh.
I'm going to use silvery barbs.
Oh. I've got all that again.
Yep.
14 plus 5.
Damn it.
Same fucking roll, still hits, yeah.
But I will choose you to have the advantage, Velvet. So your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you have advantage
Very nice.
in the next minute. So
So Vel, you're going to take this damage, okay?
Okay.
2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2. Necrotic damage.
Wait, 2 plus 5 plus what?
Oh, 11.
2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2.
11. And that's not
Um,
fire, so I'm not resistant.
And
It's this guy, right?
yes.
I'm gonna channel Divinity Rebuke the Violent.
Okay, and what does that do?
You need to do a wisdom saving throw. Of
Wisdom?
13. Yes.
Okay.
Do I still take the damage?
That was a total of 4, so he fails.
Okay, so he has to take 11
radiant damage.
radiant damage.
Oh, a damage type is actually vulnerable to. Very nice.
That's good.
Takes a full 11 points of radiant damage. I need all of you to make a... I've been forgetting to do this. I need all of you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom?
Yes.
Or what?
Because...
23.
6.
Okay, 6.
12.
23.
Well, 6, assuming.
So
I
the
still
only
get that
person
plus
that's taking this is Demaya. Demaya, you age 40 years.
Oh no!
I'm up in my 90s now, damn.
You're older than me.
Yep, I'm older than both of you, fuckers.
You're older than me. I'm like 70 now. Don't worry, we're still just adults, Demaya.
Yeah, I'm not old yet. That's 200.
Okay. And that was...
Yes,
so it's
indeed.
now... He's gonna go...
Oh,
He's gonna attempt to hit you, Mr.
Sure.
Zell.
Already?
Yeah, he is clutching a broken short sword, by the way.
Oh, lovely.
That is
skeleton or yeah.
That is an 11 plus 4 to hit.
It's
You take 1 plus 2 piercing damage as he slices across your fucking shirt.
alrighty. Yeah.
Uh,
One of the spirits that talks in my head got real annoying, and I dodged. Just didn't get a.
Cassandra?
Yes.
I beat Cassandra! Shut up.
ding.
Can we get a thing that flashes on the
No!
screen
Yes,
for
that's-
that?
No counters! I don't want
Ding.
If I move here, will I get opportunity?
Yes. Wait, where were you? Where were you stood?
I was here.
No opportunity checks.
Okay. I'm gonna go to this ghost.
There goes.
Ghost.
Goes.
I'm going to
Divine Smite. Divine Smite.
Yes.
I know it!
Hey! Upcast it too. Do it to him.
Honestly, yeah. Wait, you said radiant.
Yes.
Wait, if I did 11 damage,
He takes
Does
full.
Honor-
He takes full radiant damage. It's not resistant. He's not immune. It's just a damage type that
Oh.
he can take.
oh, I thought vulnerable means doubled. Okay.
No, vulnerable to me is like he can actually take the full damage. Sorry, I've worded that incorrectly.
Okay, I was like, oh.
And remember, you also get extra damage because it's undead for smiting it.
Ooh.
Wait, so was it not on additional to them?
No, but I will check the stats on that real quick.
No. The redemption thing, it isn't. Your smite is separate. Like the
Okay.
smite ability itself does extra damage.
Oh, plus one.
Undead.
Okay, I see it. Does a does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Okay, so it's going to be 7 slashing damage,
So that's half to 4.
and I'm going to divine smite it.
Okay.
What level are you hitting it at?
I'll do the first one on a level 2.
Little saucy level 2. Oh, excuse me.
So that
So
is
it's going to be
4d8 total.
48.
Ooh,
Yeah.
solid
2,
damage.
3, 4. 23 radiant damage.
Fucking hell. Okay, as you hit this ghost with this divine smite, the room blowing up in a radiant gold, almost as if lightning itself was struck within this room. You all hear this ghost saying, "They will not take this house."
Screw you too, buddy.
The
You
other
will
one
be
referring
redeemed from the
to
afterlife.
the cults.
No, I do not.
And is that your turn?
Is it dead?
Nope.
No, because I can attack again.
Hit it again.
Not one. Sag.
No.
And I presume that's your turn.
Bardic Inspiration doesn't do anything, right?
You can add Bardic Inspiration to your attack roll. And I will say you have a good chance to hit if you roll high on that dice.
It's a D8.
Because what was your nat 1? Nat 1 plus what?
Oh, not 1 plus 7, so I think I got an 8.
So you've got an 8. If you add your d12, you could get a hit on this.
It's a D8.
The d8, sorry, not d12, sorry.
Yeah.
Still, very high chance.
6. So 14.
Hits.
Okay. Do I still get to smite him, or can I do that once per?
No. You can do it. You can do it every time you hit with a weapon attack.
Okay.
As a DM, as I don't want you to waste your things, he's really low.
I will slash, which is 10 slashing damage.
Okay. Your sword pierces through this ethereal form of this ghost. Its eyes shut off as if a light was turned off, and the skull that is floating in this ethereal form hits the ground and shatters, and the ghost is defeated.
Are any of the skeletons affected?
No.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna move back to the center so I can still be within 10 feet of my teammates. And I will end my turn.
Okay. It is my fellas
All my fellas.
who is going to go up against Demaya. Demaya is going to try and hit you.
Oh, go on.
14 plus, I think it's, fuck, I've got
It
the
hits.
sheet.
If it's 14 plus something, it hits.
Okay, 14 plus 4, you're going to take
My AC is 15.
5 plus 2 piercing damage as it slashes across you with a broken weapon.
5 plus 2, 7. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Still
Okay.
up, but kind of stabbed.
Now, my fellow who is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And the other one, finally he gets to move.
He's got it way back there, huh?
And he's going to go.
Oh, that's
no.
I like that.
And Zell, it is your turn.
See that third one that moved. Probably shouldn't have done that. You see, you're in perfect cone distance, my friend.
Coner.
You could take the opportunity attack, stand here, and get all 3 of them, I believe. 5, 10.
Yeah, if I do that, I will. I'm feeling.
We're balling.
Yeah.
So he's going to take a swing on you, the
Yep.
skeleton. It's 13 plus 4? Yes, 13
That
plus 4.
hits. Yeah, that hits.
You take 4 plus 2 piercing damage.
Yeah, I believe. Let's get a cone. 15-foot cone. Would that hit all 3 of them?
5, 10. Yeah, that'll hit all 3. Because he's about there. I'll put him right in the middle of the hex.
Yeah. Y'all getting sprayed with cards. Let's go.
Gambit moment.
Using my I'm gonna use a 3rd level spell slot.
So let me check that. It's A, C, F.
When you get invited to bed with the clown and you finally reach the end, and instead of the regular, it's just cards.
Okay, so no matter what you do, this one is dead.
Well, they all need to make dex saves.
It's a skeleton. What's his deck? Oh, he's got quite a dexterous fella.
They are all dexterous.
18 plus 2.
Yeah, succeeds.
Fucking Christ.
11 plus 2.
Fails.
And the ghost is going to do flat. No, it's plus 1. So 6 plus. So 7.
Fails.
So the ghost and
Only
one of
one
the skeletons failed.
All right. They're all going to take 11 points of force damage.
Okay. So. And what are you? Your F. You've just. Okay, so you take that much. Still up. And you are B. B. Okay. So as these cards spray out from your spell, causing tremendous amounts of damage, the ghost, like the other one, the skull hits the ground and smashes, and all of the skeletons immediately stop moving and crumble to the ground in a pile of bones. You are no longer in initiative.
Oh, let's fucking go. Oh, goodness.
But as these ghosts are dissipating and leaving their haunting grounds, you all hear them say, "The cult now marches on our home. We have failed."
Oh.
But it didn't own this place then. Damn.
The Zari is just like rubbing his chin and just. Well, we've learned quite a bit from these spirits, even though they were not so nice.
Yes, we were trying to talk to them first.
Well,
That's kind of on them.
it seems this place is of interest to a cult,
Yeah,
if these spirits are to be believed.
I didn't say it back then, but that symbol on those letters is that of the three the cult, the three groups.
Oh, those fellas that seem to. I mean, a lot of people just see them as a fringe religion.
I'm
You're
pretty
saying
sure it's a
they're-
cult. I'm 99% sure it's a cult.
Hmm. Well,
Something
then
about it.
maybe this is something we report not just to them, but to others who may be in opposition.
Yeah.
The adventuring societies have people that don't like cults very much.
Oh yes, I would definitely tell them
Mhm.
about this place and whatever they're doing.
Well, we are close to Dev End, and after we report our success, and quotes,
Perception checks.
we could.
Perception checks.
Uh-oh.
Like roll it.
The passive
Okay.
perceptions, which is.
Oh,
Oh,
11.
I think you're the one that would hear
Passive.
this. Is Zell.
Uh-huh.
Zell, you hear commotion coming from deeper within the home.
Oh boy. As he's saying that, it's like Devin's close by. The society might want to. Seems like our job may not be done. And he's
No.
going to start strolling out to go a bit deeper into. Is his crystal ball at all still lighting up?
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, we're still not done. Maybe perhaps there's a chance to talk yet.
Michael, get over here.
Cassandra, don't dally.
No, I was seeing all these on there. I didn't see you guys move. Womp, 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 womp,
I
womp,
think I'll
womp.
take the lead this time. Maybe we can be more diplomatic. And if I get
Move
possessed, it'll be a lot less worse than if you get possessed.
Consider
This is
this,
true.
consider this, my friend, as I bow down, cast protection from evil, and go myself. I will not be possessed no more. Now move.
Are you opening the door?
If you
Honestly,
Yes.
so,
By golly.
Yeah, he's fucking dead.
that skeleton's dead.
Didn't make it far.
Why
What's
is
that? Did one of them run in here, or did we just not see this? I guess we just didn't see this one. We never came this way.
Oh, I
Opening
think
the
it was
room
in this room
it's
before.
eerily quiet again. From the large battle that just took place, this place is now eerily still. You hear the creaking of the wood within the room. You smell rotten fish, foods. This was definitely used as a storeroom. But you see a lit candle on a table with two shattered kegs and familiar wine bottles lit to the ground.
I'm gonna stomp on the skeleton.
Don't be rude to the dead.
The dead attacked us.
Yes, but this was most likely their home. We are trespassing.
And the dead can be quite rude themselves sometimes. Be thankful you don't have to hear them quite constantly. Turn back and I want to investigate that book laying on the floor.
You know, your mother was quite respectful to me last night.
Oh, shush you!
By golly, the ghost is a whore.
Crouching down, you inspect the book. It is in... What language did you read before? I presume you can't speak this language.
Common and infernal.
You do not recognize the
Dwarvish and
language.
common.
Neither do you.
I'm gonna check. I speak Common, Deep Speech, Draconic, Infernal, and Naush.
You do not know what this book is written in.
Damn! No one speaks it, and I have 5 languages. That's fucked up.
I don't have any ability that could actually help me.
Are you touching the book?
I don't think so. Not after what I've seen here.
Is anybody
I'm
touching the book? Don't be scared.
Can I try to sense if there's something up with the book first?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Bet.
Are you making it known you're trying to do that?
I'm definitely gonna be like squinting at it and like doing a.
Okay.
If you would take squinting and staring at a book as making it known, then yes.
Okay, I'll wait till the result of this.
Yeah, 17 though.
There's something strange with the book. It has definitely got an aura of magic on it.
Everyone step back.
What's up?
Just step back for a moment for me, would you?
Oh, okay.
She's a teacher. I trust her.
I'm going to cast a mage hand, and I'm going to make it pick up the book.
The book, as it's touched by any force, it seems to flick to a page to which a familiar sight appears, and a ghost rises from the pages. Not hostile, its arms within its ghostly robes, and it's looking at you both. Looking at you all, sorry, not both, there's 3 of you. Looking at all 3 of you. Very confused.
Hello.
It turns, almost trying to decipher you as a person before speaking in a language you do understand, which it chooses common, so all of you understand this.
Fair enough.
What brings you to this place?
Potentially bad people, now that we've learned more.
You had slain the gods moments ago, no?
What guards? No, just
other
3 more.
The other spirits.
Ghosts.
The other spirits, Demaya. I'm assuming that's what reference to.
Yes.
Perhaps. Okay, fair enough. Then yes, but that's because they attacked first.
You are suspected of working with the cults. I am but a humble servant of the Frosthold estate.
While we're working for them, yes, we do not condone them, and we don't like them particularly. We're most likely not going to be reporting back to only them. We're not with them.
It's the ghost seems to be stuck to the book. It's the very end of its form, kind of like being projected out of the book. It cannot move, but it turns around to face the candle, and it lifts it within what's left of its skeletal hand and holds it up. You can come out now. And from the darkness appears yet another ghost.
Oh.
This one dressed a little differently to the others. It seems to be wearing what would be considered clothes of nobility. Heavy furs and what seems to be like a ethereal chain around its neck. And it turns to you all. I am Flynn, master of the estate.
Hello, Flynn.
So, aren't you the one who wanted us to reclaim this place?
I had posted that letter many, many years ago.
And then you died within that time?
See, he pauses and taps his skeleton finger to his chin. Yes.
Very
So it's
interesting.
so it's safe to assume you didn't. The group who sent us here to reclaim this place in your name are not sent by you.
No. He seems to be very confused of how you're saying this to him.
A,
I'll reveal the
A
rest of the room
lady-
to you as well.
a lady in a porcelain mask asked us to come here to reclaim what was being haunted.
Order 3.
Oh,
I knew they would come.
Is that the one with the roses, bird, and there was another?
Yes.
thorns, crows, and whatever.
Bird.
No, that's a crow.
Thorns,
the bird.
thrones, and crows.
Oh, that's the one.
Enjoy. He seems to be quite nervous in his movements. He's still very much believing that you're here to dispel them from this place.
I'm
Uh,
gonna put my weapon back on my side.
Yeah.
I'm keeping my shield, but
At this point, yeah, my cane
Oh.
sword is still a cane.
I'll dissipate my flame sword.
They have sent many adventurers to claim this place and remove us from our home.
Why do you want so badly to remove you all? What is special about this place?
You see he gestures over his shoulder, looking down the shelves, and you see he's looking towards a chest. My father's belongings would be my first guess.
Do you mind if I take a look?
He looks you up and down, almost sizing you up. Can you tell me what your max health is at?
My max right now? 59.
You are not strong enough to withhold what is in that chest.
Understood?
how strong do you have to be?
He looks to you, and yours is 88. A little bit stronger than you.
Oh, that's some strength.
My
Side
father
eye
was
with
a
a
very
smile.
competent wizard. One that devilled within necromancy, you see. It drove him mad within the end. And, as you can tell, he turned the rest of us into his creations.
Ah,
And it's probably what they're looking for. Perhaps we inform the Adventuring Society first and let these folk on their way. I mean,
yes.
something that powerful should not be in the wrong hands.
Agreed.
As he's mentioning this, anyone who wants to roll an Arcana check. Actually, we'll do a history check for this one.
History.
I'll roll history. Why not? Yeah.
14.
No! 4.
Let's see. History check.
Actually, all with advantage because you have context clues. I'm sorry, I do
Oh,
forget.
Never mind.
I think I'm still. Yeah, my first roll was higher.
15.
My first roll was higher, so 24.
21. I
All
got
of you know
very-
this. You approach this manor, and if you remember at the very beginning of your adventure, I mentioned that around this area it is always cold. No matter where you went, it seems the ground itself has been affected by some form of magic. And knowing the world and your studies and where you've been in the world, whoever Flynn's father was in life, he became a lich, turning his family and his household into his servants. Whatever is in that chest pertains to a lich.
That's not good.
Definitely not letting this cult get a hold of it.
Oh, yes, absolutely not.
Then I think our interruption here and our trespassing should come swiftly to an end, I suppose.
Agreed.
You see, the book shuts and the ghost dissipates, leaving you with the one who addressed himself as Lord Flynn. And he gestures to you all, saying, I believe it's about time you returned to whence you came. This place is not safe for mortals.
Don't need to tell me twice. Do we need to climb out the window, or can we get out the door?
The door will be open to you.
Thank you very much. Let's go.
Yep.
And as you all leave, one after the other, in a single file line,
So,
the door,
sideways.
as you approach the door, it opens for you, closing behind, and you hear the sound of a click. You also hear the sound of what seems to be shot. Like, if the sound of sharp could be heard, you see the window piecing itself back together and sealing itself shut with a flash of an arcane light. You see all of the lights within the home go dark, and the smoke from the chimney begins to rise. And that's where we're going to end today's one shot.
Oh.
do we come back to this one shot, or is this like one day done?
That's the end of the story.
Woo.
Let's go. They didn't die.
It did not. They
Well-
did not. A good little fight, a good little scrap. But as usual, we'll go through everybody here. Cass, where can people find you, and what are you up to?
You can find me on Twitter at CassBNKR.
And Claw,
You can find me on YouTube at Quality App.
and last but not least, Velvet. Where can people find you?
Twitch.tv/ I think it's Velvet_BNKR, right?
That should be the one. Everyone's links will be in the top line of the description, and Ferrari's will also be there. She joined us as our little spectator today. I hope everyone enjoyed.
A lovely spectator.
Guest appearance as one of the spirits that harasses Siltari.
But you can find us all at discord.gg/bunkercore. You can join us for some D&D or just hanging out in general. And if you are new, please consider subscribing. It helps a ton. And leave a comment and a like to show that you would like to see more from us. Apart from that, thank you for joining. And everybody, let's scream our way out.
Ah.